Alright, I'm going to try this video. You wouldn't believe how many times I've tried this one. This is interpreting the slope of a line. So this is a word problem on page 338 of your textbook where we're trying to figure out, answer a few questions regarding this graph. And the first question is, what is the slope of the line through these points? Well, through the point, it's basic rise over run. So we're going to start from this point and go to this point. So we're going to rise 24 and run 1. So my slope is 24 over 1. There's no units when I'm talking about slope. It's in simplified form, 24 over 1. That's it for part 1. As long as I have a graph, finding slope should be easy. For B, what does slope represent? Well, we got to remember that slope is rate of change without units. So in this case, we're dealing with kilometers per hour. So what does the slope mean? It means Yvonne traveled 24 kilometers per hour on her bike. That's it. That's the purpose. So that was part B. How can the answer to part B be used to determine the answer to the following questions? Part I is she traveled 1.75 she traveled for 1.75 hours. Now I'm going to grab my phone, use it as a calculator for part of this. It says 1 3/4. Hopefully you guys get that it's 1.75. So if she traveled 24 kilometers in 1 hour, how many kilometers did she travel in 1.75? To get x alone, I'm going to multiply both sides by 1.75. And I get x equals, I think it's 42. I'm going to double check. 1.75 times 24, 42. So 42 kilometers. So Yvonne traveled 42 kilometers in 1.75 hours. The next part, it's saying 55, my head in the camera, 55 kilometers. So I still stick with the 24 over 1, 24 kilometers per 1 hour, and she went 55 kilometers. 55 kilometers in how long? So we're going to get the x, multiply both sides by x, times x, 24x equals 55, divide by 24, x equals 55 divided by 24. I get 2.2917 hours. Now, going back to old school of when we were doing unit conversions, we're going to take the decimal part, 0.2917, and convert that to minutes. So, I have 2 hours and 0.2917 times 60 minutes. And that is going to give me 17.5 minutes. So I have 2 hours, 17.5 minutes. If she had traveled 55 kilometers, it would take her 2 hours and 17.5 minutes. Hopefully makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. It's kind of hard to get some input to know how you guys are doing. I know some of you are doing as little as you can, which I appreciate. It's kind of hard to want to be motivated when you're at home every day. But let me know how it's going.